Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma. Wee sị ka ọ malụ nwoke mma ka ọ malụ nwaanyị mma, ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-ekiri m ugbu a, ya maala gị mma. Wee sị ya gaziela onye ọbụla nke na-ekiri m ugbu a, mee your friends invite. Ma onye ọbụla invite and share to your any place in the possible. You share this program because today, Tata, I've with very important lecture. Ezigbo one that is lecture very, very important that you must not miss. So Obunina join now for the first time. Welcome on Obunana join now here. Now this Biafra Unity TV. Wee sị ka ọ malụ gị mma ka ọ malụ gị mma n'ụtụtụ malụ gị mma n'ehihie malụ gị mma na mgbede. Ya dịrị gị mma n'Eke, dịrị gị mma n'Orie, dịrị gị mma n'Afọ, dịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. Anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ka m nọ na-eche ka m connect ka m nwee ike ga connect to my Facebook so that anyị ga-anọ live na the two. Dịka my followers nọ na Biafra Unit page na Facebook ka anyị gaa dị ozugbo ka anyị connect ha because this message na mgbede a dị very, very important. All the very important because many people no slave, amaghọ na ha slave. Some people amaghọ na ha can under slave, ha chee na ha can na ha can the right thing, na ha can with their self. But unknowing to them that the na ha nago na mbuka. Ha nago. Just a moment. Kaiwega. The topic this evening is I refuse to be a slave in my own land. I refuse to be a slave in my own land. Tukenya ka ibani also no gadilo. I am well the whole time to waste. Let's ka ọ na-amalụ nwoke mma na-amalụ nwaanyị mma. Anyị abịago na ya abịago. Biafra bụ agbala. Biafra bụ spirit. Isi na ọ dị eme gị ififu na ọ na-eme. Yes, anyị abatago. Ka ị na-join ị na-eso like ya, click the like button. Ka ị na-abata na-atụke dị ori na-atụke dị so ozi ọma Chineke ka anyị gbasaa nụ tukenie. Good evening. Nwafọ Biafra Chibueze Anyanwụ. Good evening from here. All must hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Anyị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ị na-egbu achala na-awa. Onye si na ọ bụli ọ ga-eme gịnị? All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Abịago m ọzọ tata. Because ekwego m onwe m nkwa because nkwa bụ na ikwere onwe gị wee mebie onwe gị wee mehie onwe gị. Enweghị ozi ya agbaghalụ gị because ma agbaghalụ onwe gị. Ifeanyi Nwora. Good evening from here. Biafra will hail thee. Biafra or nothing. I refuse to be a slave in my own country. It's not possible. Or not possible. Basi Ndongu, all hail Biafra. As you are coming in, keep on sharing the video so that the rest people will come. Actually, make out the reason. Many people no slave, Hamadina ha no slave. So Kamumba Ntopel had the meaning of slave. And when many type of slave. So that all na for the chekwana ha no slave, Kahamalu na ha no slave in one way or the other. Good evening from here. Ahanatu Victor. Good evening from here. Austin Elu, good evening from here. Biafra or nothing. I am Biafra or nothing, no negotiable. I am not here negotiate anything. I don't here negotiate your dirty president or your dirty restructure or revolution. That is not what we want. Agunwoke Kalu, good evening from here. Biafra Uhedi. I am not into give me this or give me that. I know into now, Biafra or nothing. And the Biafra independent. Biafra independent. Many people are heard the meaning of independent, in actual freedom. How not just in what they just contribute freedom. Many countries in Africa were freedom, but how will independent, but he have freedom. That is why you are in Africa countries now hang independent in 1960, 19this. Yet he have freedom, because when you are controlled by another person, you are not free. So I can make people, can pop some people. That is the willing brain that is the end of the number there. And I believe that after listening to this message, their brain will open. Marcel Ndong from Gabon. May God be with you. Prince Wiyokafo. Good evening from here. Good evening from here. I greet every one of you. Share this video. Charles Aneto Madabuchi. You are watching me from Bo, right? May God be with you. May God be with you. These are the real people that is fighting for Biafra. The people in our Biafra land. Charles Aneto, you people are the real freedom fighters. I respect you. I respect you. You are a real warrior. When we talk of freedom fighters, you people that are in Biafra land are the real fearless freedom fighters. I respect all of you. I throw it up for you. I throw a salute, because of the lazy. In on the land, they face all these evil people with AK-47 in it. I respect you people. I must salute every Biafran freedom fighter on a Biafra land. I salute you. You people are doing great. In fact, I am proud of you people. I am proud of you people, because you people are the main freedom fighters. I respect you. I respect you. I respect you. Because you people are the real freedom fighters. You refuse to be a slave in your own country, in your own fatherland, in your own motherland. You refuse to be a slave. And you stand up, you rise against the evil. I respect you. That is how not those people that go and dining with the enemies. You say you call yourself a freedom fighter. Prince Wiyokafo, may God be with you. May God be with you. Bring your pen and paper. Exactly, my brother. Because today we are going to lecture people, because of some people don't know what the meaning of slave. They think that it's only when you are captured, tied with rope, with chain on your neck, that is when you become a freedom, you become a slave. No, you can be free, you can walk, but you're a slave. You're a slave. The perfect example of free and slave people, you will think that you are not a slave, is the so-called Igbo leaders. All of them are slaves, but they don't know. So, to care this video, share the video, let's go. No time for time, because Biafra restoration will restore the real freedom from our people and from other neighboring countries. Everybody must know the meaning of freedom, the meaning of independence. Is what I want to tell people today, because you might be in one way or the other, you're a slave. You will not know. You will think that you are free. No, you are not free. So today's topic, before I proceed, let me hand over this exclusive broadcast this evening to the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama, because Sosiam Welike in Biafra. Without him, there's nothing like Biafra. Without Chukwu Okike Abiama, no human on earth can give us Biafra. So that is why he sent Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they empower him with wisdom and strength to do this work. And I really appreciate God and other Biafrans all over the world. And I say this evening, oh God in heaven, the Ancient of Days. I commit Biafra strongly, Biafra restoration into your hands. Come and take absolutely control and give us the strength and wisdom to restore Biafra, and give us a leader like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will lead us and restructure and give us what we want, not just independent, but give us the real freedom. Freedom from slave, internal slave, spiritual slave, mental slave, any kind of slave. A leader that will free us from it. And I say, bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bless Uche Mefo, bless George Onyibe, bless other IPOB, because we are many. I don't know many of them because I cannot know all of them. It's a nation, millions of people, more than 70 million. Father in heaven, I say wherever they are, guide them and protect them. All the sabos, Father in heaven, put them in the hellfire. They will be on this earth, and this earth will be like hellfire for them. They will not have any hiding place. He said, may your will be done, O Lord. I thank you, Father. This moment, let's go, because Biafra restoration is the only thing that will save African man. Biafra restoration is the only thing that can give a black man freedom, because we don't know what is freedom. We don't know what. Let me start. We have different type of slaves. You can be physically slave. The slave I'm talking is the one that Britain did when you will be sold to your master. That is what you will see yourself. You will confirm that you're a slave. They have another slave, mentally slave. When someone will brainwash you to the extent everything the person says what you will do. You will believe in and out of what the person is saying. That is mentally slave. The person will be misleading you. You cannot come to your senses. Whatever the person commands you, like how they use the Christianity and the Islam to brainwash a black man. They brainwash us. That is, we are mentally slave on that area. Many people might disagree with me, but the truth must be told. I must say the truth because we must move forward. Good evening from here. We must move forward. We must move forward. So that is it. Another one, you can be in a slave whereby a single person will be controlling you. That is, he will turn you to boy without settlement. You don't have say. You will be, the person will put fear on you, will use fear to capture you. You will think before you do anything on your own, you cannot imagine yourself doing something without consulting the person. You will be seeing a human being like you as a god, to the extent that you cannot even, as a man, you cannot even marry without taking permission from the person. You cannot even decide your own family without meeting the person. That is another way of slavery. The person is converting you to be his slave. He will be the one to decide for your family. That is another one. Now, let me break it down one after the other. First, physically slave. The one that physically slave is when you are conquered. Maybe your village with another village have a war. They will conquer you and capture that village. They will kill the ones they will kill, and by forcefully, they will take the rest. They will lose adọkpụrụzi unu n'ahịa, unu ejezie die etinye unu n'ime ugbo edanu na aka ọlụ or nete jaki anya or take care of the house. They will decide when you people will eat or when not to eat. They will decide what to do with you people or what not to do. Ọ bụrụ obodo na-efe ajọ ihe na-efe efe, ha nwere ike decide every day mgbe ọbụla alụsị ha need mmadụ ewelu ofu onye n'ime ndị ahụ tinye ga chụọ aja. That is the slave nke na-afụ anya. Nke a ị ga-ama na iwu slave that you will know that you're a slave, but you don't have power to stop or to free yourself from this slave because you are under captivity. Aka nke ji gị ka aka gị nwa ike ka ike gbajie aka. So ị na-afụ onwe gị ịmata na ịbụ a slave. And the only thing you can below that a slave, but a matter way to come out from it. You know, obuhon malo, ima, but malo how to come out. That is what example of it. What Britain did to Africa. Nke a bụ slave kaka na-akpọ slave. Ịma bụ slave, knowingly fully that you're a slave, but you don't have the power to stop or to free yourself to gain your freedom back. Ndu best Emmanuel Biafra will head him. That is slave Emmanuel, but you cannot come out from it. In a form again, Emmanuel slave man imapụtanwu. So nke a ya happen, or the war get happen, definitely they must conquer you or conquer your village. Then adopt you naya. Mba adopt naya, they might decide to take your land or enslave you in your own land. The man ha conquer go your land. He will look at your land. That is the nke they enslave him and he will slave. But you cannot do anything. How will your own land enslave you in your own land? Because how conquer go we? Nka go to slave him and able slave. Then the only way in which you are free from that fiscal slave in Afanya is mbeni nunu wetelike where the nukuna ya fight move back. Mbunu bidozi fight wa back. Stand was on your feet. Do me, I do you. I don't want to become a slave again. Mbazi, physically war or spiritual war. It has nothing to do with the spiritual war because ha capture with physical power. Kahajiwe capture. English batana Biafra land. Our forefathers were capture our land. We forcefully highlight Nyananda Kausa. That is slave. How was a line mother any 30 naira dash of that time? If we follow one person, that is slave. When I got and we will only turn to jacking to horse. You don't have a say, you have option. What you the only thing in medieval from morning till night in all. Your name is Walker. Ibo bolu, ejirigi swan, ejirigi kan, ejirigi hoa, ejirigi or anything apollo no abafagi. In well any other thing. You don't have option to say na go gari. How I control looking. That is in slave mania. But the most dangerous slave slave. When you are a slave and you don't know you are a slave, that is the most dangerous slave, which is mental slavery. Mental slavery. Mbobu ni megide ye madi tinye nwogi na mental slavery. Nago final. Nago makuya na mada nago onya analigo. Oye take easy God intervention before you get put on that slave, because the reason imagine where potable you yourself am a slave. Your spirit anaha slave. Your sense of reasoning anaha slave. Your body language anaha slave. The only thing in Afudia never need the right. That is the slave. No hanes and bononyana. They are mentally brainwashed by Fulanis because of power. How need the power? How to remain in power? Then they prefer to be a slave. Igwa na habu slave, hamadi na habu slave, hamaho. Ye hawata na bona hana ko politics. All their senses now bona we are playing politics. I'm not a slave. Why meanwhile ihi na menabo sa ke na azonyo ozo. Example be ya Christianity na Islam but in Africa. Which muno when muno kwa into it. Mu amagupo when because I still today pray as a Christian. No kata try ya kama nga pota but ode kwedi ma pota. Okay water. Which 99% of us are victim of this thing. That is brainwashed slave. If follow in this category I know, it will be very, very hard it will be very, very hard. Another slavery bụ nke ijizi aka gị wee nye onwe gị. You can submit yourself. You can submit yourself to be a slave because you need something. Then enyezie gị condition iji enweta this thing. For you to get this thing, you will be a slave to me. You will serve me. Enye gị condition ịma na this condition dị terrible. But due to the desperate equating at that thing, that is the reason today. That only that very action can wipe out a nation. Because when one person, or when we keep that slave, let's hear the rest people in order to go and with power. The rest people now, you're not after that person, no can represent her. But unknowing to them that no one represent her, a Lego her to slave, that is exchange. You exchange your people with money or with power. Then without the people knowing that they have been exchanged with to be a slave. When this thing happen, take God intervention. Only that is the only thing we keep changing is Chineke na bi n'eluigwe. Because these two things, the mentally slave with this sell-off by your leader, all the very hard can human being convince you slave. Because looking at yourself, you not have fun as a slave. But on your nana slave. For example of this slave now, Ghana Anambra State on Alibo. Gashi Hamaka or some idiots, because most of us as a Peganya for able slave. That's why you have the agitation of Biafra and you Benin now. Because one sister Lanya, a phone is Saganya, you will agitate to be free immediately. So that is another good example is some people not Bunde Dona. Are you a Biafra? Hi, Ashigemba. I'm not a Biafra. I'm Niger area. Joanna, how come you become Niger area? Or Maho? Or Malo? Ima the reason no mama because on no label ML exchange to become that Niger area. Or no label ML exchange and we hand down over to become a slave. But the only thing no man na bulugo. O should go from Obodo, the first name, Chineke Bineni Gwenyere, Mbu Igodo. O should go there poor, Zawazia Edo, Zawazia another name, Zawazia Nega area. It you see now, Konye bag that in Nega area, oh yeah, I'm not interested. This point of time, or malo anything because of my coach, or no there we made the exchange. Or no idea we made the exchange. Your man na madobia. Share that exchange go kwa fago. Nalazi azigo domigo. Ina azazi niga area na. Or zawazi niga area. Due to na the person, uneneted the person as a leader. Uneneted the person as a governor. Or as someone that can protect him. But unknowingly to him that ne legie or wologonye lelele. Mbelegi. You are nothing again. And nobody so Gwazem on earth ke igeju emata nelegogi. Onwelo mata nelegogi because in no now it can be ndu uche gị na-agwa gị that you are still there, you are still the man of yourself. But ebe ga no emata nelegogi onye no na akwụ in as far as na everything you benefit. The Hanchani that you don't have share on those things. Good example is the so-called oil today na the Niger area. Hashigina how Niger Delta. So now and they wake her up that you are the Niger Delta you are the oil rich state and you are from Biafra and you are a Biafra. Or now basically that na nyawa Biafra ni ye nyawo Niger Delta. Or nigga ye one namaho. Yakoya na bagging. Juzie now. I only bag that nigga Delta or shiga, I'm not interested. None of my business. Now them say we be nigga Delta. that word them say bu asageishi first, because these two slavery yabia together. One join together, one other aga happen one. First of all, mental slave and exchange slave na agako together. You must note this. Hana ba they separate him. For mentally slave to perform well, to function well, on ejikon with normal slave is slave exchange on your behalf. On agakon mbu the two na agakon or that iche. Because first of all, the person ye brainwash again. Mgbe brainwash gide brainwash chagi or shizie gị that na ebulozi onye dịbụ. Now your new name is Niger Delta. Ibuluzie Niger Delta. Your name ahụ iji ebumpụta ụwa ahụ ya ahụ Chineke gị kee gị wipe all gị out. Imamazi your real identity. Ibuluzie the name of Okoko n'isi gawazie. Follow the problem. Ana achọzi ka kpọghachite gị azụ. Ịma na chiete nwuzi azụ. Ịnago. You are gone. Oye takeezi God intervention. Before sense ya bata gị n'ime again. Bụ mgbe anụ arụ gị tagoro afụ tagide afụ fụ na something. That is o nwere ebe ị ga-akalụ afụ before senses. Mgbe spirit gị nọzi quarter to go. Your spirit nọzi ọ na-anazi ana join the ancestors. Unless no nwere onye na Chineke gị melụ gị ebele zitelu gị a man or a person, somebody ya abịa with powerful voice o mepenwo gị anya for the kind slavery no. This is the kind of slavery ndị Biafra nọ since before Ojukwu anụ ọgụ. I know this level. After Ojukwu nchọrọ ọgụ ihe dị sape some people anya mechezikwa abịakwa ihe dị ọ dịka power pass power dịka anyị mechezi kwetekwa na the zoo this thing. I nachiekwe back to the same mentally slave of one nigger area, which I mean even one here was once a victim of that slave. Mgbe ejuo m onye ebe ka mbụ nsi gị ame nigger area, proudly nigger area, blue green white green na amaghọ your signify na akpayali that time. Amalọ me the meaning of that green your stand we look at it. Green white green as not in a zoo flag. Mụ anọ here ejuo m na nye microphone si m ke ihe that first green and the white and the last green stand. To be sincere with you, amaghọ m your mean. Amalomi you mean. That is to tell you that you just tell us, I just going you are this and you call rapa. Amamuna wateleben naga. So that is the mentally brainwashed slave I found. That is what people are still passing through. And here Biafra IPOB not today is to stop that mentally slave of our people. That slave came after now that all the whole African countries shigina hanwele independent, but here no non-Africa African companies, Britain company and the France European company, African will her country. There is no single country in Africa will independent. Gacheke habubu company and the supermarket to the European countries. European continent. So, Kenyan we back in a year habu supermarket. Supermarket breba na de azola habi. And onye benefit where the supermarket. So Africa bebe ngwa ahia ndi Europe di. Because from A to Z the hanging or hatching under slave had the whole African country na mu. Mbuna onweho nke nwere independent. Onwelo country non Africa nwe freedom. Ka ngwa gị the reason. Francophone countries no under France. Gachek yobunu ne follow news as of 2019, Africa as a continent passed a bill kenwe ECO. ECO bu ego ye jikol the whole West African countries on. But to tell you that na ha nwebeho freedom of their own, he nwelo say enwere ike decide the n'onwe ha. So ka ha na this meeting, they have to, as a slave chọọ ịga n'ugbo now, oye ebe ọ gacha ha nnọkọcha ha jezie meet the slave master sia nnekwanụ nke ebe anyị ga-alụ tata. Slave master nwere ike chie oke onye akụnụ chọrọ ịlụ, mgbe hapụnụ nke achọrọ m ka unu lụọ nke a, jeenụ n'ugbo m nke dị n'azụ ebe na ebe a ka m chọrọ ka unu lụọ. Ihe niile a hapụpụta ka ha wee lụọ ọrụ hie, ha ya hapụ ha ncha niile. The reason ha eji hapụ ha ncha niile bụ na ha enweghị say, they don't have any say. Ha rapụ ha ncha niile, then ha gawa ebe a their master gwa ha. So mgbe African countries wepụta this echo, wepụtachazie ha ga meetizie France, the masters as slave, meet England. Ka ihe France mee, ha gwa ha that France agwa ha that we don't need this echo, because that echo na anyị mana ọ bụ na ha mee that echo, definitely this Frank most of the francophone they use Franklin Silver, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Then that money, you have to value their money, and that money AABD print in Africa, because or plus one country they use here. Actually, Africa actually made that time, but in Europe they use euro. That euro in whole country where nyawaka Germany they use, nyawaka Austria they use, nyawaka France they use, nyawaka this thing Holland they use, nyaka Italian they use, nyaka Spain they use. If for the this thing na nyaka Africa actually me, then their slave master, therefore that na happened that hameya, that means has a pego ufanya sapago like this, and the other hanketi has a pay this ufanya, how you age this ufanya where falls up, and once half follows up, ha like has a pequanya so that can have the use of ma. Then the slave master she hamba na you need the this echo. Now obugonna. Okay, I will try to put English. So for them to use what I was explaining, I'm just giving a example of a slave being slave. So for them to print this echo, they have to meet their slave masters. Now France, who is the slave masters to all the francophone, the French speaking companies, because it's not country, I will not call them country, because you can be a country when you are free. They are now company to the France. Why Ghana, Sierra Leone, Niger area, and the other English-speaking countries are company of Britain, which is England. Now, after the meeting, the French now tell them that I will be the one to print this echo. You see it, you don't have say. How can a continent plan to do something? Then they say they are a continent. Then one country, only one, not two, not three. One country will take a continent of about, let me not mistake, minimum 20-something companies, because if I call them country, okay, let me just use the name country to promote them, because they are company, they are not country. Tell them that you cannot use this thing. In this year, they enforce the money again. Then France, what do? Then call all the whole francophone, the French-speaking country, and tell them that if you peradventure implement this money, we will strike you people, and we will ban many of you. And now we are giving you people order to disassociate yourself from this echo. The same thing English people do to English speaking people, the so-called Niger area, Ghana, and the Sierra Leone, Gambia, and the rest. Go and check it. It's on the news. It's not me that compose it. What do? The French speaking companies now move out. Then they move out. Immediately then draw back. They say we are no longer part of it. Then the English people, the English companies now say that let us meet our own master. When they meet their own master say, if you people will print this currency, who will be the one to print it? And you people will deposit 70% of the the currency in your country value in our own country, meaning the 70% you will be the one using Ike Moses, good evening from here, using 30%. And this 30% you are going to use, before you will take the 30%, you have to give us notice for about 6 months, 6 months ahead. Maybe you want to, as we are in August now, almost ending of August, and which is the 8th month. You know, in a year we have 12 months. So for you to use your currency, like for December, you have to apply from July. I mean from June, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you have to write to England or France that you want to have your 30%, your own money. You want to make use of it in December. They will say, okay, we have received your letter. We will think, not they will give you, we will think and check the reason why you people need this 30%. Mind you, they are holding your 70%. Oh, they are holding your 70%. And you now, the 30% they say is your own. For you to make use of it, you have to give them notice 6 months ahead. So maybe after the 6 months, they might tell you that we have seen that the reason why you wanted to use this money is invalid for us. We don't accept it, so we cannot release it for you. Automatically, you cannot have that money. You see the reason why I tell you that. Automatically, they don't know that they are slave, but they are slave. That is mentally slave. Being in a slave